welcome to episode number 8 of Out of My Depth in Paradise. I am the FM Novice. Today we start our African Champions League campaign at home and away to the Tanzania side, Azam. No competitive games have been played since we were last together, and you will notice in the bottom left hand corner there is no camera today. Slight technical issues with the camera today, and the lighting in this room isn't very good at the moment, so I've decided to remove the camera from the operation. It's just going to hear my voice today. So since we were last together, we've lost a few players. Ricky Rose, the goalkeeper who's 40 years old, has decided to retire and has become a scout. Selman Rose and Emilio Bassett have both left the club as well. Rose was out of contract and was released on a free transfer, and Bassett was not going to get some first team football, so he threw his toys out of the pram and decided to move on. Also leaving the club is Minus, who has decided to retire as well. Very frustrating, this one, because he agreed a new contract on a non-contract basis, so we weren't paying him any pennies. Then he decided to retire instantly. He's actually a very, very good scout. Adaptability 20, judgeability 11, potential 13. But he apparently hates me, so does not want to work for me again, which I'm hurt, I'm upset, but I'm moving on. And we're moving on to today's game, which, as I say, is the African Champions League preliminary round against Azam from Tanzania. The lineup for today's game is Thomas Hall in goal. Left back is Mami Dugassi. Divaldo Hall is right back. Mafiot and Cyprian Barb are the two central defenders. Agafinfi in midfield with Marie and Suzette. Lesperance and Laurie on the wings with Anacora up front today. Our opponents are full-time, we are semi-professional, but the reputation of the two sides are relatively even. So I am quite confident we can get a result here over the two legs. In terms of season expectations, we are expected to finish in the top 4 again and do well in the cups. We've got the League Cup, the FA Cup, and we've also got the Super Cup to go alongside the normal league programme and the Champions League campaign as well. So lots of football to play this year as we get an early chance. Anacora is in the box. Anacora forced a good save from Salah in the goal. That was a good opportunity to get an early goal, but we squandered it. But we do have a corner. Mali to take. Short. Dugassi, and it's end of the highlight. A poor corner. But we have a shot. Lorey is tackled. Back to Agafinfi. Suzette, can he turn? He does. He shoots. It's deflected. It's the post. And it's cleared away. 2 good opportunities in the first 10 minutes here. We've taken neither. Will that prove decisive? We play a long ball over the top. It's missed by everyone. Anacora could be in. Anacora takes a touch and tracks his shot well wide. That's 3 very, very good opportunities we have squandered in the opening 15 minutes of this tie. Is that going to be the story of today's game? As Thomas Hall, our goalkeeper, has gone off injured, which means Mendy Louise, a new guy for you. In respect of, I don't think he's ever played for us before. He's our backup goalkeeper, potential 3-star player, but not really that great. Is going to have to play the remainder of this match. Good luck, everyone. Losing Thomas Hall could be a very, very bad news story for us because he is a very good looking goalkeeper. And our other 2 choices aren't very good now that Ricky Rose has retired. Half hour gone. Hall with a throw-in. Inside to Murray. Hall. Crossfield ball. Headed clear. Barb picks up the loose ball. Finds Lorey, who's tackled and loses the ball. Camis is not going to win the ball. And Dugassi wins back the possession for Anse Reunion. Agafinfi now on the ball to Suzette. Long ball over the top. It's intercepted. Agafinfi gets it though. Anacora. Lesperance shoots. It's deflected away. We get the ball back again. Bit of pinball there. Crossfield ball headed back in by Lorey from an obscene angle. No way that could have gone in from that angle. He heads that over the goalkeeper and in at the far post. We have a slender lead, a very much deserved lead as we come up to half time. We've had some very, very good opportunities, but we've only scored once. Catcher. Oscar now on the ball. Tarim. Good ball down the line. Going to get to the ball and judge which is the foul post. Headed down and hits the crossbar, and Hall clears the ball away. But we win a free kick. A foul on Hall. A corner. Law to take. Whips it in. Headed. Hall picks up the loose ball. Turns. Just walks with the ball. It's intercepted and Banker can get the ball. He plays it down the line, but it's intercepted. Oh, it could be an Anacora with a header there. He had a lot more space than he realised there, and it's claimed by the goalkeeper. Anacora has been wasteful in this first half, which is relatively unlike him. He got 20 goals last season, and he didn't play every game. He was a relatively late starter into my side. Selman Rose was the guy in possession before he got in, as he misses another good opportunity. He's got so much time and space every single time he shoots there, but he keeps on missing those chances, and it is going to cost him because he is coming off. The boys have done very well. We are, as I say, massive underdogs here, but we're going to tell the boys to do a good job, and we are going to make that change up front. Anacora 6.2 has been poor. Saibonga Lucas, I do apologise, is going to come on in his place, just to see if a fresh pair of legs up front can give us a further advantage as we take a 1-0 lead into the start of this second half of this game. The draw for the next round is relatively favourable as well. Two very small teams that I've never heard of before, in leagues that I've never really heard of as well. So we got a strong chance, if we perform, to get into the group stages, and that's where the serious money kicks in. It's not the money that you'd have in the European version of the Champions League, but for our level of football, it is very nice money. We will be getting 25 grand for just appearing in these two games. There's a ball over the top. Van Tranum could be in, but he drags his shot horrifically wide. The 25 grand we're getting from this game and the other game as well will be doubling our bank balance to a very solid 50 grand, and that for us is many millions of pounds in Europe. Law driving through, plus Agafinfi shoots from distance wide. We deserve a second goal here. We have played very well. The fact that they are still in the game is a relatively sore point, because they shouldn't be if there's any justice in this world. I am going to bring on Mafiot in the defensive midfielder position to replace Maria, who has been booked. And Agafinfi on the ball, shoots from distance, but it's deflected away. Dugassi plays it back in, headed all clear. Maria, Agafinfi tackles back to Maria, picks up the loose ball, and we lose the ball, and that's the end of the highlights. They have picked up an injury, so they have made a change. Their striker has been replaced, and things are going all right at the moment. With just over 10 minutes to go, Mafiot has picked up a knock. It looks like he may be able to continue. We're going to see how this highlight pans out. Loré driving through. A second goal will be very much deserved. He's got some good pace. Gets to the bar and whips it in. Lucas at the front post. Plays it back to Agafinfi. Agafinfi must and does make it 2-0. A lovely little build of play by Loré in the wing. Played it in. Lucas flicked it back. And Agafinfi around about the penalty spot made it 2-0 to Anse Reunion. And we are going to make that final change. If I remember to click on the right button. Mafiot, who has picked up a knock, is going to come off. And Sifofo Rose is going to come on in his place. No, we can't, because I've already made 3 substitutions. I am then going to drop Mafiot back to a more defensive anchorman type role, just to hopefully see things out. We won a penalty for some reason. I have no idea why we've won that penalty, but Hall steps up to make it 3-0, and he does. 3-0. We win a penalty. No idea how or why, but we've won it. It was a clear-cut penalty, as far as I'm concerned, and we are going to confirm those changes. I should really have paused that before having the penalty, or letting it carry on, because I have no idea what's going on. But all I do know is that we are 3-0 up, with 4 minutes of added time to go. Ball over the top, clean sheet now, and we should hopefully be in a very strong position to be in the next round of this competition. And we are there. 3-0 victory in the first leg. Loré, Agafinfi and Hall with the goals. The only downside is Thomas Hall picked up an injury in the first half. It should have been probably a little bit more than we did, but 2 late goals in this game have given us the victory, and it's all on to the second leg, which will be in a few moments' time. 3 changes for the second leg. Menzi Louise comes in for Hall, who has a broken wrist, so he'll be out for the next 4 to 5 weeks. Also coming in is Seyabong Lucas for Anacora, and a debut for Jacinto Bibi replacing L'Esperance. Bibi is a player who's been with us for this is his second season now, but he's not actually played any games of football. He's been very unlucky that L'Esperance has been absolutely superb. So I'm going to give him an opportunity here. He is a potential 4.5-star player for us, but current ability is 1.5 star. At 21, he is on the older side, but this is a chance for him to show me why he should be in the team on a regular basis. We're at 3-0 up. We should be comfortable, but we have been 4-0 up in games before and got through by the skin of our teeth. So we do have a history of making these games a lot tougher than they should have been, as we have an early chance. Luray breaking forward. He's got good pace, this guy has, but he just doesn't try to take his man on. Plays back inside to Agafinfi. To Hall. Down the line to Bibby, but he loses the ball to Oscar. Now they can break. Comba drives forward, but it's a good tackle. We win the ball back. Crossfield ball to Luray. Trying to look for options. He looks to the byline. He whips it across. Headed away though. And we win it back from Maria. Now Agafinfi. Suzette looks for options. Bibby, he could be in. Is there a penalty? No, it's a goal. Siabongo Lucas. I thought maybe there was a penalty there, but it was a very, very good challenge. But unfortunately for them, the ball fell to Lucas and he makes it 4-0 to us on aggregate. That should be the next round done and dusted, which is a very good news story indeed in the first 15 minutes of a game of football. We are in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam to be precise. I have no idea where that is in Africa. I probably should Google it to find out, but that would involve effort. I've had a long day in the sun today. But they've got to go back. Mari Kamas has scored from a free kick to make us a little bit concerned. It's half an hour gone. 3 goals is the advantage. They have been the better side, so we are going to tell the boys to concentrate a little bit. And we've given away a penalty, which is absolutely fantastic. Looks like it's Maria who made a push. He's been booked for his efforts. And this is a very big moment in the game. Oscar steps up. He shoots and scores. Relatively comfortable. It's now 2-1 to Azam on the night. 4-2 to us on aggregate. I'm not panicking just yet. But we do need to up ourselves a little bit more in this second half. Maria is having a very, very poor game in that central midfielder. So he will not have any further part in this game. The boys are going to be told to, in no uncertain terms, to keep things going. My plan to remove Maria from the action has been thwarted by the fact I have no real natural options to replace him. So he has switched places with Agafinfi, who is now my deep line playmaker. And I've also brought on L'Esperance. The Bibby experiment has for now not been successful. A 6.2 average rating is nowhere near good enough for me when I've got L'Esperance on the bench, and I just need a little bit of a good performance in the next 15-20 minutes to just make sure they have no real desire to get back into this game. But they're on the attack here, but interception we can break. Lucas on the ball. He's got a lot to do here, but he finds L'Esperance. Good pace from L'Esperance. Whips into the near post. Lucas on the ball, shoots and saved, and Lucas forces the ball home to make it 2-2 on the night, 5-2 on aggregate. That makes us all breathe just a little bit more easily. But Maria is still not having a very good game. I think I will have to bite that bullet and bring on Mazawadi Mafiot for him, even though he's not a normal midfielder. He's more of a defensive midfielder. So he's going to have to play out of position for the next 24.5 minutes or so as there is left. Hopefully, though, we should really have enough to see us through in this game. Oscar on the ball. Tries to find Mauld on the right. Back inside. Now Banker. Chika. I'm quite happy for them to have the ball in that position all day long. Oscar now. Crossfield ball to Mullid. Down that line. Combo's broken through. Crossed in and easy goal. Tamin makes it 3-2. 5-3. 25 minutes to go. 2 goals is the advantage. I am starting to be a little bit panicky as Issa forces the ball home, and that is 4-5. 20 minutes left. 1 goal is all that separates us now. We're going to make our final change. Mami Dugassi is going to come off and Rose is going to come on in his place. Our last season's left back coming on. Can we somehow... Are we going to screw ourselves over and lose this game? Comba wins the tackle. Driving through forward. Shoots from a long, long way out, but Louise is equal to that in the goal. Last few minutes of the game, Rose with a throw-in. Leray inside. Shoots, but wide. 82 minutes gone. 1 goal is all that separates us. This would be a humiliating screw-up if we somehow don't get through from this point on. Long ball over the top, but no one is reading it. No one's running. Issa with them on the ball. Down that line. Good tackle, but it's the deflection has gone to their player, and they make it 5-5 on aggregate. Kakulana got the ball, forced it home, and we have somehow managed to completely screw this up. 3-0, we had an advantage. Lucas with a free kick. Whips it in, headed down, cleared away. Kakulana. Ball over the top. They are breaking. They've got men over here. This could be it. Chaka drags it off the post. And it's wide for a goal kick. That was golden opportunity time. 30 seconds left. They've been dominating us in the second half here, despite the fact we should have been out of sight in this tie. They've hit the crossbar as well. Oh my word. I don't know what we've done in this game, but it's not been anywhere near good enough. We don't do second legs very well. And we're looking, is there going to be extra time? Or is it going to be full time? What's happened here? I don't know what's happened. I think we've got an A next to our name. We are through. Just about. I can't believe how close we came to completely screwing that one up. 5-2 defeat on the night. But somehow, I believe we are through. We have an A next to our name. Just going to do the team talk before we close this episode, because I don't want to be royally embarrassed by telling you to start the next one that we are out. I'm telling the boys I'm far from pleased because it's not a very good performance, even though we are technically through. The boys looked like boys today. They weren't men. We were second best comfortably in this game. Conceding 5 goals away from home is not going to give you a good chance to get through any further in this competition. But I'm 99% certain we are through. But I want to make absolutely certain, which we'll find out in the next few seconds' time. Yes, we are through to the next round. 5-2 on the night, 5-5 on aggregate. We don't do things easily in two-legged ties for Anse Reunion. But we are into the next round, which is absolutely fantastic. And I'm just trying to make sure who we're going to play. We are playing Centre Chiefs, who play in Botswana. Again, over 2 legs. And that will be the next round of this competition. So for me, the FM Novice, to you, the audience, thank you very much for watching. I'm now going to have a lie down in the darkened room. And I'll talk to you again soon. Good night.